I'm Oliver Trevina in studio with the Hollywood Reporter, joined by a very special guest, Mr. Ben Harper. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. This is amazing, exciting times.
Pleasure's mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're here for a reason.
Fair
You
enough.
didn't just stop in to see me.
No, true. Although I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
that's good to know.
if you do you skate?
I don't skate.
All right. Okay. But you can
What
film.
else?
You can film me
I can
skating.
film. I can film you skate. There you go. There you go. I could be your like social media videographer.
Good filmers are hard to come by these days in the skate world. It's true.
Perfect. There you go. I could film Ben Harper skating. That's the next segment. That's the next segment. But for now, away from skating, let's talk about your music. New music coming out March 30th.
Yeah.
No Mercy in This Land.
Yeah. With Charlie Musselwhite.
Yeah, with Charlie Musselwhite, who once again you're collaborating with.
Yeah,
The
legend.
brilliant Charlie.
Legend.
Why would you switch it up?
That's it.
You know?
That's right.
Why? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's it.
That's it. You and
People
Charlie.
say why another record? It had to be done.
Right.
Yeah.
Just straight to Charlie. You just
Yeah.
call him up. Yo, Charlie, need some more tunes.
Well, we're comrades now, so we
Right.
talk regularly. So it was just bound to happen when we both had the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so tell us about this record, how it's different to the previous ones, the meaning behind it. Obviously, a strong title.
Yeah,
To begin
thank
with.
you for that. I'd say the main difference from this record to last is the few hundred shows played and the million miles traveled together.
Right,
And
right.
that it's odd being an old motherfucker and still talking about maturity, but it's a
Right.
mature record.
Right. That it is.
It's matured from the last one, I think, and it's also a bit reckless to talk about one's own maturity, but at a certain age you got to know when you're growing and when you're not.
Right. Right. Well, it's a constant
if,
journey, right?
or
if
if.
you are, or if you've just
Yeah.
stopped still.
Yeah.
And then if you put this record on, it will inspire you to grow. Right? Let's promise that, at least.
Hey man, I don't want to have to refund that.
That's one of the extra benefits that come with this. If you listen to Ben Harper's new record, you will grow as a human being. I actually wouldn't put it past people. It's an inspiring record.
I've grown
It's great.
from listening to music, not my
Yeah.
own, but other people's.
Who?
Van Morrison.
Okay. It's an
Start.
inspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good start.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Who else? Anyone else?
Oh man, yeah. Who else? Tom Waits.
There you go. There you go. Iconic. Iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's iconic stuff.
It's iconic stuff.
Big stuff. Yeah.
So you and Charlie, and you'll be hitting the road again.
Yes, we will. Matter of fact, we've been knee deep in rehearsals the last few days. And
Okay.
That's been going great. Like 8-hour days, 30 songs, getting them down, and so we're ready. We're going to start at the Fillmore, the
Okay.
world famous Fillmore. Fillmore used to be Fillmore West because there was a Fillmore East.
Right.
Now it's just the Fillmore again because there's no East Coast. But we'll be there the 30th and the 31st.
Love that. Love that. And now this is just clearly second nature. It's what you do. Is it weird when you're not performing now? Because you're constantly going.
It's weird the process from going that fast to sitting still.
Right.
So that's never become normal.
Okay.
Even after all these years.
And what do you do?
Skate.
That's skate.
Well,
It's
what I
skate.
do is I change diapers.
Okay.
And I pick up kids from school.
That's
I'm
a busy job.
Super dad.
That's a busy super dad.
Yeah.
Super dad.
I try to make up for lost time without overcompensating.
Right. Right.
You know, and so that and skateboarding.
Okay. Okay. And you do watch TV and movies. You're a big kind of. We were just having a conversation about movies.
Yeah, I love my wife and I. We try to see them all.
Okay.
And the shorts when we can.
What's a
animated
recent
shorts
favorite?
and regular shorts.
Recent favorite that you watched?
Recent.
Both you and your wife, and with the kids.
Undeniable was The Shape of Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good
Oh
one.
man.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Sally Hawkins. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
What about with the kids?
Well, we all just went to see Black Panther.
Okay.
Not all. Excuse me. We saw it separately, but I took my son and I.
Right.
Went.
Right.
But we've all seen it, I meant to say, and had a great time there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
Who
they
can't enjoy that?
threw down.
They did it all. They did it all. But let's talk about the conversation that we were having before this started. You were talking about movies that you would like to see have a sequel.
Or movies that haven't had a sequel, but there'd be a good debate as to whether or not they should.
Okay. Give us your three.
Groundhog Day.
Okay, it's a good one. Don't think it's going to happen. An insider told me at the THR.
You got the inside track on that. Yeah.
Andy McDowell was like, it's not happening.
Okay, Big Lebowski.
Okay, that would be amazing. Long shot. Ben's going in with the long shots right now.
I am. I'm going. And number 3, I'm caught. I can't quite get to where I should go with number 3. Let me get.
I love the amount of thought that you're putting into it. It
but
just
this
shows
is-
you how
and
how
please
serious you take
throw
your
it out.
movies.
You know, it's open.
Well,
to,
I gave
open
mine. I
to
gave the Goonies.
You gave Goonies.
I gave
which is-
Goonies.
Yeah.
I gave Goonies, which
Yeah.
I still
We'll go
stand
with-
by.
Yeah, I'm with that.
You're with Goonies?
Yeah.
Okay, love that.
Yeah.
Never say die. Goonies never say die. Never say die. Let's go back to the music because we could talk about movies and TV all day, which I do, but I'm excited to have you here. When you're on the road, what 3 things can't you be without?
Can't be without my Monteleone lap steel guitar. Islip, New York, handmade, one at a time. And he's the master, the living master builder.
Okay.
It's just and he carves the arches in the top and the back. It's a special guitar. So that can't be without pictures of my kids.
Okay.
And can't be without a lint roller.
Lint roller, massively important.
That's it.
Massively important.
Yeah.
Have you got one now, a lint roller? I thought you just might whip one out.
Wouldn't that be some?
It would be brilliant. It would be brilliant if you did. There's no
Damn.
inside pocket. That's the only reason.
Oh yeah.
If you were wearing a jacket with an
Yeah,
inside
that's
pocket,
it.
it would have contained.
And they do
lint
make the
roller.
mini ones, right?
They do make the mini ones.
Yeah.
Are you endorsed by Lint Rollers, Mr. Harper?
Man, but I'm looking for a good endorsement.
Okay, well that
So,
could be
I
the way
mean,
forward.
Yeah, or even maybe just sell them at the merch booth, right? Just
Ben Harper, Lint
Ben Harper,
Yeah.
Charlie Musselwhite.
I just got rolled by Ben.
You got
You know?
that's good.
Right,
Or
like that.
don't let Lint don't let Lint give you the blues.
There you go. See, look at
There's
this.
something.
This is
There's gotta be.
amazing.
Yeah, we can roll into it.
This is good. You could roll into it. There you go. This is Ben. Sit back down. And think what else we can come up with. This has been 10 minutes and we've created $1 billion industry of lint rollers.
And we were producing earlier
Yeah,
too, right?
the show
'Cause
about where are they now.
there could be. You could interview people specifically on what movies they feel should have. Although everybody might start be a feedback loop.
Okay.
Everybody. But how about what movies should be remade and which
Right.
ones shouldn't be?
Okay,
Right.
that's a good one. That's a good conversation. What about, give me 3 actors that you watched as a kid that you don't really know where they are now.
Well,
that
see,
you'd like to
here's
know?
the thing. I can't go down in that hole because I'm afraid I'm too superstitious.
Okay.
And I'm afraid if I answer you, by next year, people will be wondering where I am.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's that fickle a business.
Then let's avoid that question. I just meant like they could still be going. You just are unaware.
Or they could have just chosen to, like, I'm done with this.
Right.
Like, yep, I saw that. No thanks, kind of
Well,
thing.
there's
But,
one actor
yeah.
that I had no idea about, Mandy Patinkin from Princess
Yeah.
Bride,
Yeah, okay.
that I was watching Homeland and didn't even realise that was Mandy.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know that? Have you seen
No,
Homeland?
I see. I'm missing home. I have yet to binge on Homeland.
Oh, you've got to binge on that. What
Okay.
was the last show that you binged on?
Last show, Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kids? They
Yeah,
like that
well,
one too?
yeah,
Not too
it's-
scary?
First, I did it just so I could understand what my kids were discussing all
Okay.
day, every day, and then it sucked me in. It's great.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Talking about that, binging and stuff like that, obviously the same effect on the music industry, the streaming world. It's now
Sure.
had its effect on TV and film.
Sure, DVDs and such. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it, are you positive about it, negative, the goods and the bad?
To be negative about it it's too big a target. It's too obvious. It's
Right. It's going to get you nowhere.
Exactly.
It's a losing
That's
battle.
it. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
And off camera, I'd have a whole lot more interesting to say than on camera
Right.
about
Okay.
it. Yeah, because
So on camera right now, we won't go into it.
no on camera whining. It's kind of the rule of thumb with
Okay.
interviews.
Okay.
However, the good side is I can go straight to a little box and pull up old Charlie Parker interviews.
Right.
And that's as good as it gets.
Love that.
Yeah.
Are you listening to any new artists now?
At the moment, yes. And every time I'm asked that, it's a deer in the headlights. There's a momentary pause. But Jason Isbell.
Okay. I'll have to check him out.
Yeah. Oh man,
I haven't checked him out.
incredible songs.
Okay,
And
love that.
musicianship.
Okay. Going back
From
to
the
actors.
Drive-By Truckers.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
They listen to the best stuff.
Yeah.
They listen to the best stuff. Going back to actors, would you say actors have inspired you in your musical career as well? Your music has been used on tons of TV shows.
Yeah, it's
And
gotten
movies.
around. Whenever I see any whether it's in all genres, film inspires me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Did you-
can't say exactly where and what record, but great art inspires me in cinema for sure.
Right.
As much as I see, how could it not? Because I go to 25 movies, 30 movies a year.
Right. Your music, been on soundtracks like The Fighter and stuff like that, which,
Yeah, what an honor.
iconic movies.
What an honor to
If-
work with David O. Russell.
There you go. There you go. If you could put your soundtrack on a movie starring a couple of actors, right now,
Yeah.
what two actors come to mind that you'd love to do a project with them and do a soundtrack on that movie?
Okay. All right. Give me a second. I know.
I'll give you a few seconds, Ben. We're generous here.
I mean, look, if there's a follow-up to Black Panther, man, I'm going to be knocking on somebody's door.
I mean, I could see that door opening if you knocked on it. I think that's a perfect matchup there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make that happen.
But
Not that I have any idea how.
I mean, it could go Jason Bateman. I don't know.
That's a good one. No,
Yeah,
Black Panther.
but anywhere from Jason to Black. That's my range.
Yeah, that's a diversity right there.
I'm giving a red light or blue light. What's the special when there's money off? It is a red light special, blue light. Red light's a little kinky, isn't it? A blue light special.
Yeah, that was where my mind was going. I didn't know if that was. Across the.
No. What is it?
Plate.
Blue plate special.
Blue plate special.
I mean, if I get calls from from Wes Anderson, any song is up for grabs with from great directors.
I love that.
David O'Reilly. I mean, name it. I'm in.
Okay.
Spike Lee, anything, anytime. You know.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We're going to wrap up with the THR's top 5. 5 quick questions.
Yep.
We might have covered the first one, I think, but we'll ask it again. First artist who inspired you to become a musician?
Mississippi John Hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could have one actor appear in one of your music videos, who would it
Henry
be?
Winkler.
I wouldn't have won on any quiz.
Yep.
That one.
That's
I
the
wouldn't
reason
have
I'm
guessed
wearing
that
this
one.
jacket. It's an ode to the Fonz.
Look at that.
Yeah, Henry's is the kindest, finest human being.
Amazing. Amazing. What's the soundtrack to your life? Do you have one track?
It's just been too diverse, man. I
Okay.
can't. Not to be aggressive, evasive, but I just.
No,
can't.
you're good.
Okay.
Mine's Spice Girls wannabe, so you're all right. Do you have a favourite quote or a song line that you love, that you just, maybe it's on a piece of paper on the fridge or something like that?
Quote, song line.
Or one of your previous songs, a line from one of your previous songs. Is there a favourite? And that's really hard. That's probably even harder than the first question.
Thing is, I'm thinking of all kinds of lines right now, but I'm not going to try to front like I have them on my fridge. So I'm so busy writing. I don't really focus.
What's the first line that came to your mind? It doesn't have
I
to
didn't
go on your
even.
fridge.
I don't even have one that jumped to mind. I want to have one, but I draw blanks, and that's my problem. And
I don't think you draw too many blanks.
Then I have to reverse engineer sort of the void.
Okay, we'll leave that one. To be continued.
All right.
That can be the line. To be continued. Maybe.
Reverse engineer the void is maybe.
Oh, that one too. Yeah. I thought you were still debating. I didn't know you had made up your mind. When I say career highlight, what's the first moment that comes to mind?
Opening up for John Lee Hooker in 1993.
And that is the note we'll end the interview on. Perfect. Ben Harper, thanks for stopping in.
Thank you for having me.